Tonight, we're on your side after one Birmingham woman says she was shocked to learn her insurance company would have to handle damages to her yard and home after recent storms.
Our Taylor Pollock on your side tonight with what you need to know if this happens to you. Taylor?
Yeah, Steve, Brittany, the woman that we spoke with says she's upset her insurance will have to handle the costs, but according to one insurance agent, you're almost always responsible for your own property if it's damaged during severe weather.
I heard a crash. A very loud crash.
Claudine Collins was inside her Birmingham home during a recent storm when a tree in her neighbor's yard came toppling down into hers, partially damaging her home and leaving a huge mess. But when she called her neighbor to see when he was getting it removed, she was surprised with the answer she got.
He called me back and said that whatever was in my yard, I was responsible for.
And according to insurance agents, when it comes to storms, that's generally true.
If a storm comes through and it blows over a dead tree, most of the time, the insurance companies are going to go ahead and say that is the act of God's storm that actually caused it to fall. And they're probably going to group that under it. Had the wind not blown from that storm, it might not have fallen.
Collins says she believes that's unfair.
The insurance company should not have to spend their money on something that I didn't do.
O'Neill explains just because it isn't one neighbor's fault doesn't mean the other one is at fault.
I didn't do anything to cause that tree to fall, so it's not my responsibility. I don't have any liability in that. And so that's where everyone's own homeowner's insurance pays for damage that occurs to their property.
Meanwhile, Collins says she's trying to deal with the situation as best she can.
The upfront cost, you have to come out, what, like $1,000 deductible? Who has that?
O'Neill says it's a good idea to meet regularly with your agent to make sure that you know what your deductibles are and what your policy is going to provide for should any storms come your way. Steve?